John Dow here with the tip of the day. This is on the little Addiction, the baby Addiction, and I like the idea of their control rod setup. It's very lightweight, which we're trying to do, but one thing I notice is you can get a lot of play back here where the wire is. It goes into the control horn, and so what I do is I get a little bit of heat shrink tubing. And you can get heat shrink like at Radio Shack or the hobby store. Get some heat shrink tubing that will slide over this whole thing, and about 1/8 of an inch in, when I slide it over, I puncture the hole with this with the metal and push it through. And then when I heat shrink it down, if you can see there, it extends beyond the horn and it takes the play out of the mechanism. It takes all the slop out, so it's very tight. And if you put one heat shrink on it and it's not enough, you can always put a second one over the top. You can keep building them until you take all the gap out of this. But I've been running this for years, never had any problems, and it takes all the play out of your control surfaces. The other thing I like to do is I put on these little adjustable, I don't know if you can see them. I get them from Dubro, but you can just run a wire through them and tighten them up. I usually put a little bit of blue thread lock on it when I do it. But this way it makes it a little bit easier than trying to get them just right and putting your threads on. It's really nice to be able to adjust that so you can get it just perfect. And of course, when you use your piano wire, be sure to rough up one end with the moto tool. So I just very carefully rough up the end that you're going to wrap the threads around. And then wrap the threads around nice and tight. Soak them good with some thin CA, and then put the heat shrink over the top. But this way I can adjust it. It's a little bit easier to use. But my linkage is still very lightweight and very strong. And that's the tip for the day, so happy flying.